Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to D Smith Let's Discuss. Welcome to today's session. Today's session, I have another video for you guys from Taxstone. This time, he talks about Ebro in the morning. How that show could have never worked in New York. Welcome to the session. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, man.
Streaming got restrictions. And like, shit that was on reality TV back then, I don't even think the streaming can have now. You know what I mean? Without getting clipped from their streaming services. So that's all it really is, live. People like live. This is why people like Twitter, because it's like you get the news faster. It's people actually taping it. It's people actually at the roof show, taping the performance. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they
How
see
you
that
feel
people...
about the Roots picnic joint too? Like people was talking crazy about the Roots, saying that Jay-Z been having them just everywhere. Got to mess up money. It's stupid shit they say though. Like
They said that Jay-Z what?
They said Jay-Z got the Roots on some money laundering shit. Got people online.
Who's saying that?
To be honest, it's mad scan accounts that.
Yeah, well, I just mean it's made up. That's it. Like, who would know something like that? Who would know something like that besides the IRS? You know what I mean? That niggas is laundering money.
Like, where do all of these scan accounts and bases come from? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's so easy. It's so easy to see what's going on right now. You know what I mean? And you can get lost up in the algorithm, you know what I mean? But it's so easy to see that when you see certain things written, you see where it stems from. What you do is you copy and paste whatever's said, and then you search that phrase, you search that exact tweet. You might see that exact tweet 10,000 times. You understand? Or you might see that same tweet in different variations, and that usually is from a bot farm. All they're doing is using an AI chatbot just to mix up the words just a little bit, you know what I mean? And it's the same phrase, and that's exactly what the MAGA bots is doing. They all put out the same narrative. If you watch their news channel, they all have the same talking points on the same day. Like literally the same talking points, and it's the same shit that the bots put out. And it's like, nah, y'all niggas did not wake up today with this exact language. You understand?
Yeah.
It's obvious. So, and that's what all of these accounts is doing online with music too. They all using the same weapons. They all using the same weapons.
Yeah. How you feel about Ebro, Laura, and Rosenberg? They show I don't think ain't really doing that crazy since they've been off of Hot 97.
Well, we've been told Ebro, Laura, and Rosenberg that, that fake shit that they put together over there, you know what I mean, between all of them and tried to make it work on some, we've been told them it wasn't working. There wasn't no New York shit. It was corny, you know what I mean? I think it was a lot of people at Hot 97 that had talent that went down with the ship because they was trying to be loyal. And I always tell people, don't be loyal in business, because none of these niggas is loyal in business. You understand? They loyal to their business. So, a lot of those people over there can have better opportunities. You see, Angie Martinez left. She's still flourishing. You know what I mean? She still got her hairline. So, you know what I mean? So that's what's going on. A lot of people over there probably could have been left and got a great opportunity, but niggas be trying to be loyal to people. And it's like, what are you talking about? Be loyal to your career. You still got a career. So now they sitting there trying to do some corny shit together, and now they don't got the corporation behind them. And now that they don't have the corporation behind them, no one cares about their voices. You see?
Yeah.
And this is what happens with the voiceless, and you understand they're voiceless without the corporations, without the corporate push and their algorithm and them attaching their...
This call is from a federal prison.
They nobody. You get what I'm saying? Like, they need that. And that's why I be telling niggas, like, a lot of these people, they think that possessions is the... Nah, that's not it. Like, that's something you get in the world. When you're doing great, you start acquiring shit, but that's not it. That's not it, brother. That's not it, because when everything gets taken from you, you know what I mean? You don't have anything, and that's what the federal government do. They take everything from you. They try to strip you of everything, and they say, now what you gonna do for us to see if you can stand on your feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's they did the Murder Inc. They did the Murder Inc. and Ja Rule. They stripped them to their feet. They wanted to make sure they couldn't help Supreme. You know what I mean? That's what they do. That's what they did to Diddy. They strip you. They try to strip you in every way they could do it, emotionally, mentally, monetarily, and they say, yo, now fight us. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I saw an interview recently with Lord Jamal. There's a clip going online, and he was saying the reason why Ebro, was a problem is because he was heavily pushing Atlanta music through Hot 97, and being from Cali and being that he's not from New York and all of that, it wasn't a good look for him over here.
Yeah, that could be it, and it also could be because you just don't got to hear it. You know what I mean? It could be both. You know what I mean? He is from the Bay, and it's like probably we should have, when we seen that we weren't being played. Like, for me, how it happened was, I think I was in Texas, then I was in California, then I was in Vegas, and everything I heard, was Texas music, and then I heard West Coast rappers in Vegas, and then in Cali, the same. And I didn't hear any New York rappers. And then when I got back to New York to listen to the radio, I heard some Atlanta rappers, I heard some Cali rappers, and I didn't hear any New York rappers. So I said, oh shit, we don't hear New York rappers on the radio. So this is when I just started using my platform to tweet Ebro and them and say, yo, man, yo, and tweet these people and say, yo. And what's crazy is that, people always be like, oh, it seemed like you sided with Charlemagne because he gave you an opportunity and a job. Well, yeah, that's partially, them motherfuckers was listening to us. 105 was actually listening when we was hitting Envy and hitting fucking these people telling them about the new artists. They was listening. Ebro and them was the ignorant ones, like, y'all don't know nothing. We're the professionals. We trained at MIT and went to John Hopkins and got 7 doctorates to learn hip-hop. You guys don't know anything. Like, then we was the unworthy fans. We fans of this shit just like you, and we telling you this ain't what it is, nigga. So that's what's wrong with that hip-hop shit. You got niggas on there who think they more superior, you know what I mean, because they got a picture, you know what I mean.
This is so true, man. This is so true. Hip hop, what's the word? Elitism. Crazy, man. Shout out to Taxstone. Let's go, man.
On the gold couch. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
who would you recommend for radio today? Like, would you think who would you recommend to be in New York radio today?
New York radio. New York radio. Casanat should be on New York radio.
That's a good idea.
Casanat. They should give Casanat a big ass slot. Let him run the shit live, stream it. You know what I mean? I think a kid needs to run it. Somebody youthful at this point. The morning show. I think he got like a real good energy. Somebody like him or motherfucking what's the other kid? Well, Casanat is from New York, so that's why I say him. Because I like Asho's speed too, but I don't know if he's from New York or not. I don't think he's from New York.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I know Casanat from the Bronx.
But yeah, I think somebody like that, because they understand what the heartbeat is of the city at the moment. You know what I mean? We still can have a mixture of DJs. I don't think the DJs have to really leave because DJs pick up the pulse of the city naturally. What happens is that a lot of VJs start getting too opinionated and shit, and they cannot relate to the kids and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, even Charlemagne is old, but see, what happens with Charlemagne is funny. So he's actually funny. So like when dudes like Ebro is up there trying to be funny, they're not funny. Like Rosenberg isn't funny. So when he was trying to do his little witty, corny, I listened to Cool G rap in the shower, like jokes. That shit wasn't working. You know what I mean? Nobody want to hear that shit. The niggas that shit not funny. So for just like I said, for Charlemagne is different. He's funny. For Jess Hilarious is different. She's funny. Laura Stylez wasn't funny. You understand? Laura Stylez was just shaped like a fig Newton, a Spanish chick with her opinion. She looked like you just see on the 2 train every day. You know what I mean? But so that's why that ain't work. Like, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, she cool.
And then them niggas had a gang mentality up there. Them niggas thought they was in a gang. Like, they didn't even know they was at a job. They thought they was actually like, yeah, the Hot 97 crew. We roll together. Loyalty, thicker than blood. Like, they probably took blood oaths or some shit. Them niggas was dumb. Like, they didn't even know they was just had a job. Like, that's like a whole bunch of Target people going to fight niggas at Walmart. What the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all acting like y'all got an iHeart Media / whatever people owned I-97, because them niggas, they went broke, and like, them niggas ain't even have a studio to work in. They was just working on fucking the iPad or some shit.
Yeah, now they doing bad right now. I don't know how they doing. It was some people trying to promote them online. It was going well for a little bit, but I don't know how it is now. Yo, who you think is the bigger artist right now, Lotto or Cardi B?
A bigger artist, Cardi B.
Okay.
Cardi B definitely a bigger artist. Lotto dope. I like Lotto. I just started downloading a lot of women's music on my tablet and shit because I can't fathom the niggas. The niggas is getting boring. You know, I think because when I hear these bitches talking about doing splits on dick and shit, I think that they.
I'm gonna stop right there because he about to get into some a wild conversation. This got me to thinking. When real conversation, right, happens, he reminds me of a truth teller. He reminds me of Glasses Malone. Somebody that's gonna be honest, keep it real. Whatever side you on, he ain't gonna fake it. You know how Joe Budden can be real 1 minute, but then 2 months later he changes his mind on stuff, or it gives you the fluff or fake stuff. Taxstone reminds me of Glasses Malone. So I will be following this podcast going forward, clipping it up. Let me know what you think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to Taxstone. Welcome to the session. I'm out of here.